Shalom. So I'm taking a break from working on my property right now. We're getting ready for the Master's Supper tonight and Passover tomorrow. And I've been posting some videos on my YouTube channel about in detail about understanding how to observe Passover. And a lot of people ask me, Brother Matthew, we heard through the grapevine that you keep Passover differently than most people. And that may be the case, but we do Passover according to the scriptures. So we follow the guidelines in Exodus chapter 12. That's it in a nutshell. I'm not here to condemn how other people do Passover, but I will say that a lot of times tradition and just things that developed later on in centuries to come kind of take the place or overshadow the ordinances and regulations found in Exodus chapter 12 of the initial Passover. So if you want to know how I and my family and our congregation observe Passover, read Exodus chapter 12, and we follow all of the ordinances and statutes as I believe the Israelites did in the wilderness in Numbers 9, in the second year of their wanderings there. They came out in the first year, and then the second year when Passover came around again, they were to observe it. The first month, all the ordinances, statutes, regulations, they were to observe it. And so we still do that today, complete with lamb, bitter herbs, unleavened bread, shoes on feet, staff in the hand, loins girded, eat it in haste. It's Yahweh's Passover. I do like to read the Passover account in Exodus 12 to remind us and our children of it. But the best way to remember is by doing, not by reading. Reading is good, but the best way to remember is by actually doing the Passover. We learn things by doing them. It's just like when you want to teach your son how to work a particular job, you can, write him a paper about how to do it. But if you don't take him out there and let him do the job, then he will not learn as quick, and he probably will not learn some of the things that he can only learn by doing. So we learn best by doing. So that's how we do the Passover. I'm looking forward to it. I feel it's the most important day of the year. I don't have any scripture that says that. It's just my feelings on Passover because it was such a great deliverance. In the Exodus, it's believed that when Abraham was told to offer up Isaac, that was around Passover time. And then, of course, we have the great deliverance spiritually from our Messiah, who died on Passover and was resurrected on First Fruits, Wave Sheaf Day. So yeah, that's how we do it. We keep it according to Exodus 12, if you were wondering. So you can go along in my series on Passover, and you'll be able to see more detail. I'll be teaching on I think verses 14, or maybe verses 15 through 20 this week. You always will. So hope you have a good Passover whenever you are celebrating and however you celebrate, and that you study the scriptures in all of it. So have a great day. Shalom.